Hey y'all, and welcome back to Keep It Glossy. Today I have a super special guest, my lovely daughter, Miss Chloe. I thought it would be a little fun to have a girls' day and do a cute little fun makeup look on her for this tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime her face. Okay, come on. Close your mouth. Now we're gonna prime her eyes to get them ready for our shadows. So I put a little foundation on a brush. I'm just patting a little bit on. And then pat it in. And today we're gonna use this palette by Colourpop called Petals En Pointe. We're going to go a little light, but we are going to start with a little dark. So we're going to use this first color down here called Take a Bow. So let's go ahead and put some on our brush. Okay, we're going to start on the outer, tapping it on lightly. Just like that, and swooping it over. Just like this. Tap, 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 and swoop it over. We're going to go a little light today. This could be like an afternoon look if you want to say that. Alright, so here is the first color. It might look a little crazy right now, but like I always say, trust the process. Before I go on to color number 2, I just want to say real quick, for those who might not agree that I am doing a makeup tutorial on my daughter, just remember, you know, this is just for fun, something that her and I can do together. And, you know, it's really not a big deal. So let's just keep any negative comments to yourself. Be here for the look more so than who I'm applying the look on. And let's just have a great time. Alright, so let's get into color number 2. Okay, so for our second color, we're going to do this color down here called Encore. So let's go ahead and put some on our brush. And let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and go right next to that first color. Right in the middle. Tap it on. Define your area. And then you're going to blend it in to that first color. Just like this. Okay, so now that we have our second color on, we're going to go ahead and do our third color. So for the third color, we're going to do this really pretty color up here called Plie. So go ahead and grab another brush and put some on your brush, and let's get started. Okay, so for this color, I'm going to start on the inner and go into that second color. So start on the inner, just like this. And I'm swiping it into that second color. Just like this. Don't worry about any that's going to fall. We will clean that up. So tap, 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 and blend it in. And then start blending those two colors together. Just like that. Okay, so now that we have all of our shadows on our lids, I'm going to see if I want to define any of the colors. I think I'm going to define the second color and the third color, and I'm also going to clean up any excess that might have fallen. So at this point, go ahead and define any colors that you want and clean up your excess. I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now that her eyes are done, let's go ahead to her brows. Alright, so grab your brow pencil. We're going to go ahead and brush her brows. And then we're going to fill in any bare spots that we may see. So we're going to start at the beginning and work our way all the way to the end. Just going in an upward motion. Just like this. Okay, now that her brows are done, we're going to go ahead and do her waterline. Now, I'm not going to use an eyeliner because I feel like that would be a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to take some black matte shadow on a small brush like this and line her waterline that way. Okay, so Chloe, look up for me. And I'm going to start her waterline at the beginning, the inner, excuse me. And I'm going to go all the way to the end. Just like this. I'm going to do her second eye and then I'll be back. Okay, so for the next step, we're going to put some mascara on. Just choose any mascara. And of course, if you have falsies, you could put those on. Or if you have extensions, just go ahead at this point and fluff them up. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on her eyelashes, just like this. Very light. And then let's go ahead to our next step. Okay, so for our next step, we're going to go to our blush. I'm not putting any foundation on her because she does not need it. So before the blush, if you want to go ahead and put your concealer and foundation on, do that step right now. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and put her blush on. I'm using Ulta Beauty, and this is called Mineral. And this color is Stargazer. So I'm going to put that on, and then I'll be back. Okay, now that her blush is on, I think I want to do something a little bit more fancier with her eyes. So I'm going to take this color down here called Up to Bar, and I'm going to put a little bit in her inner. And I'll show you guys what I mean. So I'm going to take a small brush like this, put just a little bit on my brush. And then I'm going to go on her inner, like in the corner of her eye just a little bit and bring it down just a smidge. So I'm going to finish that. I'm going to pick a lipstick color and then I'll be back. Okay, so for the lipstick color, it's going to be Ulta Beauty. And it's going to be color 310. So I'm going to put this on and then we'll be back with a finished look. And here is your finished look. I love it. So beautiful. So, so proud. Do you love it, Chloe?
Yeah.
Great. I love you.
Love you.
Well, thanks so much for joining, guys. And always remember, keep it glossy. Mwah.